It's going to happen, y'all. We're going to win Slots and Daggers. It's guaranteed. All we need to do to beat Slots and Daggers is just accept the Wizard's Shield. Maybe they're right. Maybe it is time to do a magic build, man. What is it? It's Blood Spell, Wizard's Shield, and coins by a mile. The Plains of Pain. It's the Plains of Pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not a crit. That one's fair. That one, I understood that one was not going to be a crit, but... Glad to see the new PC being put through its paces. I'll be honest with you, if they could make a good game with good graphics, I'd be very interested in playing it. But it seems like the graphics and the gameplay are like negatively correlated somehow. It's like the better they make the graphics, the less interesting the game is, unfortunately. If they could like reverse that paradigm, then we'd be really cooking. The gaming industry would be really cooking, but they haven't figured it out yet, man. Let me think about this. We don't need a heal. More shield from the Wizard's Shield seems pretty good. I guess I'll just save my cash and move on. I'd really like to get the shields before I get the damage, if possible. Before I get the Spell of the Vampire. GTA will do it. You think I should? Maybe I should play GTA 6. Maybe I should become a professional GTA 6 gambler. Start saying some shit like GTA 6 is a roguelike. Because every day on God's green earth is a little bit different. You never know what you're gonna get. One life. And also, it's permadeath as far as we know. No disrespect to the Buddhists out there, but as far as we know, it's permadeath. I haven't seen Grandma in a while, to be honest with you. But maybe she's on a different plane or something, right? Like that. I gotta check Flight Aware. I do think a respin is worth having. Please stop telling us we're gonna die and face eternal oblivion. No, because you need to learn, because it's going to change your decisions. You're gonna, I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna save your life, but it at least should be background noise for every decision you ever make is one day I ain't gonna be here. And even worse than one day I'm not gonna be here is that, like, even if you're like a little bit famous, in like 100 years, no one's gonna know who the fuck you are. We know, like, the average person knows like one dude from the 17th century and none from the 13th century. So, like, no matter what, they degauss the monitor about once every 100 years. So you should be thinking about when you're getting stressed out about, like, oh, I need to send this email. Oh, I really got to send this email. You can just remember, you're going to be dead one day. Your boss is going to be dead one day. All of your clients and customers are going to be dead one day. Everything you're working on now is going to be a joke about 2 generations from now. If not, a lot of what what I'm doing right now, it's probably going to be a joke in like 2 years. I don't even have like a 40-year runway before kids start going like, remember when that used to be a thing? Remember when people used to write books by hand? Like, that shit could happen in like 2027, man. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that I'm the Joker, and I used to think this shit was a tragedy, but actually it's a comedy, man. It's a comedy. And I'm loving every minute of it. Fuck that. I don't need money, bro. I need the vampire's kiss. Rolled 3 ones? What do you want me to do about it? Why would I care about being forgotten? You don't care that everything that you consider emblematic of yourself is transient? You don't care, but you're too cool to care about the fact that there was a void before you came into existence, and there's going to be a void after you come out of existence. You don't give a fuck, but you care about like the new season of Chainsaw Man. The fuck are you talking? It's like the only you have to care about that before you care about anything else, man. It's the limited nature of your lifespan that makes life worth living. It's what makes it meaningful. If you had an infinite supply because your life never ended, then you would be like, oh, fucking take a century off and just nothing matters. That's why that's foundational, man. What I think it is I think the shit is so scary to you that you are posturing that I'm a hard ass. I don't care that I'm gonna exist only in this fucked up period of time and never again. I'm never gonna experience the past firsthand. I'm only gonna experience it through secondary sources and Wikipedia articles and video essays. And I'm never gonna experience the myriad wonders and horrors of the future. So I'm just gonna say no regrets, bro. This is how it goes. I think you're too puss to stare death in the face and say, I'm gonna shake hands with you because you're my friend. Our interests are aligned, and there's no way, it's two trains on the same track going in opposite directions. Eventually, there's going to be a head-on collision. I think that you're too scared to face that reality that instead you pretend you're not afraid of it. It's normal and human, it's logical and rational to be afraid of it. And then use that as motivation to play some video games on Twitch. Or like hug your parents and tell them you love them or whatever, or fucking do whatever, I guess. But it should at least be an impetus. It should at least be the impulse that motivates you towards doing anything in this fucked up bitch of a world. And you want me to, why aren't you playing Arc Raiders? You're saying some shit like, why aren't you playing Arc Raiders? The hell are you talking about, bro? I'm 36 years old. It ain't that serious, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. No one said that? Yeah, but if they said it, I would have owned them really hard. Huge. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Huge. Quick kill, $1. Probably how Anton Chigurh felt in No Country for Old Men. Do we want more fireballs? I think we do want more fireballs. 120 magic. We already do magical damage. We don't need magical damage. We do need some HP, though. Huge. Is it just, it's impossible to roll the magic buffing shield before the things that do magical damage? What do you think about a golden saucer-like attraction for over 40s to give them something to look forward to? What do you mean by that? A golden saucer? You're talking about they exist. It's called a casino. That's just a casino. I think, I don't even know, because it has the vibe of bait. But the thing with bait is that, like, there has to be, like, a fish and a fisherman. So, like, now you caught the fish, but it's just kind of sitting there with the hook. Like, so what are we doing here? What are we doing here? 120% magical damage when rolled critical carries over to the next turn. I don't like having 5 symbols, but I can live with that for now. That seems important. Especially if you never roll it. I'm not scared of you. Huge. That's not a critical. It does not carry over to the next turn. Wish there was a game with these spinning slot things in real life. I'm still a believer that slot machine, there might be the biggest gulf of all time. Food in video games, worse than food in real life. That's a given. Even if the food looks so good that it must have been generated by AI. The inverse of that, slot machines in video games are so much more fun than slot machines in real life, man. I swear, like, I don't know if it's one of those things. Remember how, like, it used to be a common thing to say on the internet that's like, if the people sending phishing emails ever figure out how to write like a human being, that we're all fucked? Because you would think that, like, you know, if they could just hire one person who knows how to write emails and then send it and be like, hey, I was hoping you'd check out this link for me, signed your boss, instead of like the fucked up bad grammar. Anyway, and then they fucking did. I know you're hitting me with a lot of video essay stuff, but no. They started putting it through the AI to make it actually look like it came from an official source. So it's really hard to tell because probably your boss is sending you emails that ChatGPT wrote too. So you're like, damn, this phishing email sounds like it's just from my boss. But like, I really feel that way about slot machines too, man. I feel like if they just, if they made a slot machine that was like innately fun instead of just like, for some reason, here's a Tina Turner slot machine. Like if they made one that was just cool instead of one that looked like a pogo game from like 1999, I feel like a lot more people would be addicted to gambling. So maybe it's good that they haven't, but the slot machine just wants to have fun. Bro, that's Cyndi Lauper. That's a different 80s pop star. They do need a Magic Pussy 3 slot machine. I think we still need the shield. I think we gotta roll it, man. I think we gotta roll this. Aren't you just describing steak? Have you ever seen someone gamble on an online casino? The slot machines are like just digital versions of the ones that they have in real life. They're all like here's a Ghostbusters slot machine or some shit like that. Here's a My Dinner with Andre slot machine. Like they're... If they could just make them fun, man, it would be crazy. Could be the vibe. Right now, Howard Wynn is watching the stream and he's like, oh my God, I never fucking thought of that. Oh my God, make my slot machines fun. Okay, I get it. I think it could work though. I think it could be the wave. His name's not Howard, it's Steve. I was talking about a different guy who owns a lot of casinos in Las Vegas. I was talking about a different fella. We get to carry this fucking bonus onto the next turn, too. Holy shit. Bro, I had a 10x bonus on my fireball. Fuck it, yeah. Oh, when you get a crit, respin the current wheel. You gotta get the wizard's shield, man. You gotta get the wizard's shield. Huge. That's still really good. Honestly, still really good. I think sports gambling is on the come up. It's a plucky underdog type of industry that's got middle management written all over it. Blood spell for more damage. Yeah, I think we gotta dump coin. Take coin bag, and then run the blood spell. Come on, that's a little greedy. That I'm getting like 99% on the crit, and it's saying no respin for you. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Now we're talking. Finally, some fucking damage. You don't get it on Magic Shield? I just got it on Magic Shield. I just got it on Magic Shield. What are you talking about? I got a friend who's a pro sports gambler. He's a little too close to the NBA indictment stuff. Wait, when you say a little... When you say a little too close, you mean he's like implicated or he's following the news? There's no such thing as a pro sports gambler? Well, if you have insider information. First off, there is. As much as I hate to admit it, there is. You just have to be like a 1 in a million sort of fella, like James Holzhauer. It's like the same thing like there's no pro stock pickers. There are. There's like 12 or something like that. But I do, yeah, is your friend Terry Rozier or Damon Jones? Bet big, LeBron's out tonight. Make sure your bet's big enough that D Jones can eat too. Huge. A mega hit. Johnny Depp could never. Except Pirates. Pirates was pretty big. You're not killing me, so I don't care. I bet Jonah Hill from Moneyball would have made bank on DraftKings. Honestly, you might be spitting with that one. Wait, one second, I gotta read this. He's getting info from groups that are getting info from people that are named in the indictment. I think you should delete that message. And I'm not sure. I don't think you have the power to do that, but I think you might have just indicted your... Or not indicted, but I think you might have implicated your friend in an extremely ongoing federal investigation. I don't think you should have... He implicated himself? What do you mean? I hold myself in contempt. I hold myself in contempt. Liar, liar. Cash Patel, if you're watching this, have you ever seen Liar, Liar with Jim Carrey? What are your thoughts on the movie Liar, Liar? Say hi to Wayne for me. Do we give a fuck about the fireball? I'm not convinced we give a fuck about the fireball. Get the fuck out of here. Reroll me. That's what I'm fucking talking about. What the hell is banana? Not interested. Oh, shit! How are you alive, bro? I hit the fucking progressive jackpot. I won the woke lottery. I did win the lottery last night, by the way. I didn't want to lead with that because it makes me look out of touch. I matched one number on extra on the 649, so I got $1. Definitely want these. We definitely want Magic Wand, but I can't afford it because I spent too fast. Ain't that bad. Is that less than a lottery ticket? Nah. It's about 20% at the cost of a lottery ticket because I think the tickets are $4 each, and then just to play the extra costs another $1. So it's less than a free play. It's basically it's a free extra to have another chance to win $1. I'd like to respin, please. Huge. Huge. Did I get a crit? Am I carrying my bonus over to the next turn? Nope. I don't want to die. Brother, shield, big sword, coin goes OP, then slingshot and gamba max win strat is bonkers. Next time. Basically, if I ever lose a run in a roguelike, my next course of action is to ask chat what to do, and then only read half of the message, and just force whatever they told me to do over and over, and if it loses, blame them. That was not even close, man. Didn't mean to backseat. No. It's helpful. It's helpful. Honestly, I think one of the biggest things for me would be if I could just hit the skill checks consistently. That would really up my chances of doing better, but sure, let's grab it. I'm not gonna do that on this build, but maybe we'll try it on the next one. Where are we at? Cursed Swamp. I don't think, have I ever made it through? I think I've been to the Cathedral of Smoke. $40 is a slap in the face, man. I'm smoking the shit that made 6-7. That's right. That's right. Me too. 8. I got 8 points. I got 18 points. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm fucking trolling. Now we're fucking talking! Now we're fucking talking. You were very high. You were high. It was a crying disgrace. They saw your face. Your black cow posting. And I'm loving every minute of it. I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. Huge. Look at that. We mogged the fish. No magic wands. I guess we like the coin bag. And we like the HP. Gotta keep buying cheese. Oh, you're telling me, man. With the prices these days, actually, cheese is really expensive. Dairy's got a good oligopoly going for sure. Three times 35. I think we chill on this one. We don't need to spend any more money. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. 3 times 37, we chill. Do you get Canadian dairy ads? Yep. Pretty much the only ads that you get in Canada. Because I know a lot of you guys are probably watching pirated Blue Jays games right now. Which, from Sportsnet. Which, I pay for Sportsnet, but I understand why you wouldn't, because it's expensive. And it's good for you, because you get to hear Buck Martinez, who I was sleeping on. But they don't make sportscaster voices like that anymore. Because the dude has he's got a very, like, 1920s baseball voice, but he also knows his stuff. He's always sounding like I gotta think that maybe they'd be walking this guy right here. I can't imagine what they would do if they didn't walk him. He's a great caster for sure. I forgot what I was saying, but most of the ads, we do get a lot of ads for online casinos, and we do get a lot of ads for Tron Ares that don't tell you the movie's good. They just try to bully you into watching it on the biggest screen that you can get. The ads were nationalist as fuck. Are you American? Have you ever watched TV in your own country? You might be from like the Netherlands. Maybe they don't do that shit here. But if you go watch ads in America through a critical. Imagine you're not American and then watch those ads that are like for HD driving glasses where they put the American flag filter in the background all the time and then say like, these are certified made in America. I served in the U.S. military for 17 years, and these glasses, they reduce the glare from my windshield by 91%. Like, every single time you see an American ad, they're like that. So don't talk to me about Canadian ads that are telling you, like, to buy Tim Hortons, okay? I'm not going to buy Tim Hortons just because the food is almost as bad as the coffee. But still, like, takes one to know one is what I'm trying to say. Cheese me, shield me. I'm scared of a little goblin. Huge. One more. The mega crit. I might be the GOAT, guys. I might be the GOAT of hitting that one specific critical hit. And then carrying over my damage bonus to another turn that doesn't exist. Do I want to upgrade it? I think I want an upgraded blood spell. I definitely want to afford a magic wand too, but I do need more cheese. You thought of checking out Perilous. I'm going to be honest with you. I discover all of my games from either Chiblee playing them or Dan playing them or Justin playing them. So if you're asking me if I'm gonna play a game, if it's not a game that they've already played, there's like a 80% chance I've never heard of it. So I don't even know. I don't know what Perilous is, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. They didn't believe in that one, and they were right to not believe. That's big. That's big, and he's dead. We need cheese more than shield. Increases max health by 225. That's pretty fucking big, man. That's pretty fucking big. I think I need some cheese on this. Me eating a burger? Get this man a cheese. Now, you know what would really hit the spot? This is classic roguelike setup. You know what would really hit the spot? The items I take on every single run. I'm not dead. If we could get the X2 reroll, that would go crazy. Then we go infinite and then we win. I needed that one big. I needed that one big. Oh, are you trolling me? Okay, next time we can use the reroll if we have to. I'd rather not. I'd rather just win right here. That's not gonna happen. You're doing 231, we need a reroll. Close. Okay, we get in there. We get in there. If you skip Gungeon 2, I'm going to hex you with kidney stones. Our world is spiritually bankrupt. We're playing a good game that's out now. And we're talking about a game that we saw in a trailer for 3 seconds in like a Nintendo Direct or something. Or was it Summer Game Fest or the Game Awards or something? What are you talking about? And it goes double for Slay the Spire 2. It's not out yet, man. It's not. You got to appreciate the shit that actually exists, not the shit. Because this is the shit that when this shit wasn't out, you were telling me, NL, you got to peep Slots and Daggers. Not you specifically, but you, the monolith of chat. I was playing Clover Pit, and you were saying, this looks good, but Slots and Daggers really looks good. Now Slots and Daggers is out, and you're like, are you ready? Are you ready for Gungeon 2? Chill, bro. They don't get it, man. They don't get it. It's got to be Cheesler again. And we may need a stun at some point. But at least it's not as bad as the people asking if I'm going to play the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale. Nah, man. They think I'm Timothy the Tattooed Gamer. Huge. Huge for no reason. Fantastic. Can I get some fucking damage on the board? Remember when you played Marvel Rivals against him? I do remember that. I'll do you one better. Remember when he and his family were like 12 people behind me in line for living with the land at Epcot? Probably not, because I don't know if I ever told you that, but he was there. Do you have any stories? No, he was chilling with his family. Everyone looked happy. They were having a good day. That's about it. Was the ride fun? Well, living with the land is not fun. It's like it's kind of like edutational. It's a pleasant time. I like to ride it. So I guess, yeah, it's fun. It's a roundabout way of saying that. Best ride at Disney? Okay, that's insane. It's like, I get what you're going for, but obviously you haven't been to Epcot since Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind opened, because that shit actually will make you like feel like this is what the world could be like. I'm not even a ride guy, and that ride's crazy. The only thing is, I think I would be really disappointed if I wrote it and it played a shitty song. I've written it twice. The first time they played Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and the second time they played September. So I think if I got on it and they were playing some other shit that sucked, I would be like, fuck. This shit, I'm spinning around listening to Congo by Gloria Estefan. No disrespect to Gloria Estefan. It's just not my favorite song. Crit there would have hit the spot. They should play Informer. Damn, that would be fucking good. Cosmic Rewind transcends the concept of a ride. What's crazy is, like, what you said is obviously ridiculous, but I think you're right. I actually think, like, that it's not because it's Disney, just because of the actual ride itself. That's Church. If Church had Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, I would be fucking first in line every Sunday, man. I would be there every Sunday. But they haven't figured out, they only got one of them. They don't even have it in every park yet. So it's gonna, oh shit. Cost $45 to use? No shot, I'm going cheese. What if Joel Osteen's Church had it? I mean, that's probably the most likely to get it. I don't know, I'd at least swing by. As long as it wasn't playing some fuck-ass hymn when I was on the ride or something like that. It would, though. It still might be worth it. Come on. Are you fighting a hill? Yeah, maybe a cairn. Maybe a cairn or something. Guy who only drinks on the weekend be like, save your beers for another day. Okay. What are you drinking though? Are you drinking Samra Origins? It's a sponsored, it's an activation that I'm doing with the brand known as Nestle, but it's also a tribute to my family. Moosehead, the green bottler. Come on. Oh, that would have been fucking sick. That would have been freaking mint. So a lot of people have said, hey, NL, you should play Deck Tamer. And maybe that means I should. But instead, I'm going to say that means that I shouldn't. No, I'm making a joke. But I saw Alex, who I trust more than the average chatter because he's a friend of mine. I saw him playing it, and I said, well, I'll give this a look. And then I went to the Steam page, if I may, and I don't mean this to be insulting. It's a little auraless in screenshots. It has a lack of sauce. You know that there's sauce in this with the QuickTime events. There's sauce in Balatro with the yeah, hype moments and aura, exactly. That's how I felt about it, but once I played, the sauce unveiled itself. But also, I don't give a fuck about Pokemon is the other thing. Hang on. Drop the coin bag. Take the diamond. Take the respin. Take the cheese, and now we're cooking. Look at this shit right here. Mogged. Re-roll it. Mog it twice. Remog. What do you mean this isn't over? This isn't over at all. We were just getting started, man. Guy who's been hating Pokemon since he was 5. I loved Pokemon so much before you were even alive. I did a presentation about Pokemon in the 5th grade. And I was like, it's really popular in Japan, and I think it might have a chance to take off in North America. And everyone called me a nerd. And I was right. But long story short, if you're happy that the Pokemon brand is still around, you owe at least, not a lot, but an iota of gratitude to me in the 5th grade. But, like, it's literally not my fault, and it's weird that you're acting like it's my fault. That Pokemon Silver and Gold were worse than All-Star Baseball 2001. So I shifted my allegiance to All-Star Baseball 2001 because it was superior, and then all of a sudden, now you're acting like I never fucked with Pokemon. I fucked with, I owned Red, Blue, and Yellow for some reason, man. $100 heal? I don't care. We go next. Guys, we're getting a little too good. We're getting a little too good at it. We're getting a little too good at it. This might be the best that we've ever done. I don't think with Wizard's Shield, it's getting a little too much, man. It's getting a little too much. Give me more cheese, and then send me on my way. Give me the cheese boys and free my soul. Want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh shit! More coins and more cheese increases max health by about 350. It's meant to be, man. You can literally just time it, bro. It's that easy. Oh my god. I run this town. You can literally just time it. It's that simple. Yes, spin it. Go ahead, hit me for 250, see if I care. You can just walk over it. He was crazy for that one. Now we're talking. Look at how much they hate me. Look at what they have to do to limit my power. 0. I got a 0. We're so back. A 0 should count as a crit. It's just a negative crit. Oh shit, I'm Dungeons & Dragons posting. Fuck! You lived? I do like that. I do like that in Dungeons & Dragons. If you roll a 1 on a skill check, it's like negative aura, right? We're not dead. It's an instant fail. So it's like if you roll a 1 naturally and you were just like, I roll to try to like open the bathroom door, you like rip the door off the hinges and it smashes into your face and breaks your nose or something like that. Pretty much. The door is locked. It's fucking worst DM at improv ever. You roll a nat 1, a 5% chance, and the DM says the door is locked. You can't open it? Fuck that shit, bro. No way. You gotta put a little extra sauce on it there. Every roll's a 5% chance? Yeah, we know. That's why I'm saying when you roll the 5% chance, you gotta put a little extra sauce on it. You think you're the first dude to ever figure out how to divide some shit by 20, bro? Neil deGrasse Tyson is right there. Oh my god. 167 damage, we chill. Have you ever played Dungeons & Dragons? I played it, I did a one-shot once. I'll tell you, my problems with Dungeons & Dragons are personal problems. And I mean that sincerely. It's not negative about Dungeons and Dragons. My experience with Dungeons and Dragons, I really liked the combat because the combat was just like, you know, Divinity Original Sin 2. Shout out to Macros. But I didn't like the improv stuff. And I think the reason I didn't like the improv stuff is that I wanted to talk the whole time. But everybody that's at the Dungeons and Dragons table also wants to talk the whole time. So you end up spending like more time listening than talking, which would be fine. But in my opinion, I'm the funniest. So I think I should be able to talk more. And the people who maybe aren't as funny, maybe they could take more of a leadership role in combat. That's just my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on it. Which is why streaming is basically like single-player Dungeons and Dragons. And the developers are the DM. And I guess you guys, you're still like the audience. You don't really have a place in the analogy. And I think that's the way it should be. Look at this. Look at this. 212 damage, I sleep. Roll them again, Sam. Look at that excess damage I can't apply to anything. Damn! Oh, shit. It's this and this. I need Magic Wand. I realize I passed on it earlier, but... Watched The Shining last night. Shit was pure cinema. It's really good. It's a really good movie. I don't have anything else to say. I don't have something to say where like it's really good, but like I think it's fairly appropriately rated. Also, in that movie, Jack Nicholson is kind of like a balding aspiration. He's like an aspirational bald. If I swear to you, I know it sounds impossible. I think if I grew my hair out for like a year, my hair could look a little bit like Jack Nicholson's in The Shining. And you're gonna say, no, you're not. You're bald. But Jack Nicholson is also bald in the movie. It was just the 70s, so you couldn't be bald. It was illegal to be bald in 1972. Look it up. Look it up. Tell that to Yul Brynner. Okay, there's one guy. Now do the other one. What about Kojak? Okay, here we go. We're in 2025. We're still doing the Kojak, Yul Brynner, and fucking Patrick Stewart on The Next Generation. Instead, still the three goats. Come on, man. At least put Tucci in there. Put Tucci in there. Where's my fucking magic wand? James McAvoy? A shaver, I'm afraid. The forlorn shaver. What the fuck? Is that good? Some of these abilities would go crazy at a real casino, bro. Come on. Position 1 times 2 is flicking me. I'm calling my shot. Oh, I didn't think in a million years I would fucking get it. I didn't think in a million years I would actually... Maybe you just gotta close your eyes. Ooh. How fucked do you think Luke Skywalker would be if he got back to the Rebel base and didn't hit the Death Star in its weak point after turning off his targeting computer? You know they would be like, you fucking what? Bro, you were right in there. You were on the fucking approach. You turned off your targeting computer. He would have flown that shit to Dagobah right away. Bro literally got lucky, and now he's like, I'm a fucking Jedi. Okay, whatever, kid. They would have been vaporized. No shot. Wedge carries. Wedge would have been like, hand me the controller. 2 times 190? I don't even care, man. Oh, wait, we'd try this, though. Who's the one who explodes instantly? Is that Porkins? Does Porkins explode instantly? Or is that only if Princess Leia's wearing the bikini? Because he's got that look. He's got that kind of look to him, if you know what I mean. Oh! -2, -2, -2. Oh, but you'd probably like it if it was a gentleman boner. Like if she was wearing her political outfit instead of that fucked up chauvinist shit that Jabba the Hutt got her in. If she was wearing like the shit that she wore to the Senate or whatever, you'd be like, this is a gentleman boner right here. Come on. Yes! Trolling. Dude, I mean with these kind of stats, we gotta reroll. Trolled. Trolled once more. I'll go for it. Fuck you. Why does it say -$20? Oh, because then you're gonna take my money! Come on. I didn't say it weird. That's how you say it, man. Up to 1 magical damage, but critical hit gives you times 1,000. Honestly, that seems good to add. Let's put a skull in there. Oh my god, 1 damage. No, I'm pissed. Roll it again. Fuck you. Fuck you, man! Oh, that was my fucking window. I failed like 7 skill checks in 1 roll! Now I gotta deal with this fuck-ass skull every single time? Now we're talking. Now I get to deal with this fuck-ass skull every single time. Trolled. We're so back. Guys. That's obviously not possible. One, 2, 3, 4. How are you not dead? Isn't it supposed to do 1,000 damage? I hit like 8 crit. 24 damage! 24 damage! The mega pint. All right. Why is it doing so little damage, man? I guess I don't really care if I crit then. Still, I can't help but hit that shit. Huge, huge. What the hell was that? Oh, we're back to this fella again, huh? All right, let's go again. I don't care. That's too much for a guy like me to care about. Mega crit 48 damage. I gotta get this fucking skull out of my deck. This is not a deck. You get the idea. Stop. Stop. If you can get 3 in a row, it's pretty good. This could do it. Nope. Yep. Nope. Wasting my fucking time. Oh my god, dude. Oh shit. Stop with the ×2 on the skull! Oh my god. What was that, like 6 damage? Great, Andy's healing. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Reroll me. I care about that one. All right, that was pretty important. It would be nice to stun you just to save myself the grief. Or do 14 damage. This song does sound like Good Eats. You're fucking real for saying that. That does sound like Alton Brown core. Roll him back. We go again. And we go again. And we go again. Imagine if it locked up like blood. Instead of this stupid skull, man. Yes, the +2s are rolling in. I'll be honest, you earned it, man. You earned it for saying that this sounds like a song from Good Eats, which it absolutely does sound like. Fuck. Great. Come on. Roll him again, man. I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. Every point of damage matters, unfortunately. Oh my god, he fucking lived. Please. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. It was sewn up, man. It was sewn up. They made an item that sucks just for fun. Crazy. Crazy. Whatever, we go again. The Slots and Daggers dev isn't a big fan of me. Oh, boo-hoo. I'll keep drinking that garbage. I just called that Isaac 1.